kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you my review for the SH Figure Arts Captain Ginyu from Dragon Ball Z. This is an amazing looking figure. This is the Japanese release, so if you guys in the States, like myself, wanted to get this, you had to get the Japanese release. The American release will happen in about 30 days, but again, because I have this need for instant gratification, and I like to do these reviews for you guys, I got it early. So, before we get into this review, I wanted to make sure I did my shameless plugs, because as you guys know, I am not only a toy reviewer, I am the host of the Mag Nerd Podcast, where we talk about everything in music, anime, and video games. I am also a streamer. You can find me on Twitch, and you can find me on YouTube. But again, I don't stream that often. That will be changing soon. But the biggest thing I want to talk about before we get into this review is I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I've been working really hard in 2020, even through the pandemic, bringing you guys great content, and I am close to hitting that 1,000 mark. I am currently at 915 subscribers, so if you guys could help me out by thumbs up in the video and subscribing to the channel. I do plan on doing a giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers, so stay tuned for the details on that. And the giveaway will be an action figure, so I'm going to have about 3 or 4 action figures, and I'm going to do a random raffle, and one subscriber will get their pick. I have the 4 figures out, and you guys can pick whichever one you want, and I will send it to you. I will pay for shipping, and again, it's just something I want to do to just, you know, show the community some love. So stay tuned for that, and I will give you guys some details on that in the future. But enough shameless plugs. Let's get into this review for Captain Ginyu. All right, so this figure actually looks very good. Let's take a quick look at his face. Again, he has some immaculate paint job. You know, his details are fantastic. I'm loving the head sculpt, and I have to say, honestly, that I think that demonical fit is the reason why we got such a great Captain Ginyu. I know there's a lot of people out there that like to make fun of demonical fit whenever they have a release, and then, you know, SH Figure Art comes out with their own release, and then they like to say, oh yeah, throw your throw your demonical fit figure in the trash because, you know, SH Figure Arts is out. Now, while that might be true, we have to remember that SH Figure Arts, they probably wouldn't have made this figure if not for demonical fit. So we have to give them props for that. But again, with that being said, this is an amazing looking figure. So let's take a close look at the front, take a look at the side, take a look at the back, and it's just the sculpt, the details, the paint apps. This looks like Captain Ginyu, like straight up. And he does come with a host of accessories that I'll show you in a minute. But again, I just wanted to get a close-up of this head sculpt. And this scouter itself does come off, and it can go on 2 of the other heads. And to take that off, you basically just have to pull it at the side. There's a little piece here, and this head is coming off. And since the head is coming off, I might as well just show you this as well. The head joint that they're using for this is kind of like the way that they use for Jiren. So it's not the normal ball peg. It's basically the same kind of head model that they use for Jiren. And the inside of the head is the same way here. And again, you would just slip it on like so and push it down. So again, let's take a look at the scouter real quick. I like the scouter. I think the scouter is cool. I think it has a lot of great details to it. It looks like the actual scouter. Even the inside, well, the inside is the peg, so it really didn't matter. The only thing that I wish they would have done is if they would have just gone the extra step and put in the little yellow, you know, reader points that the scouter has, like you can actually see him reading something, like when he presses it, you know, to check their power level. That would have been cool. It's not a huge issue, but it would have been cool if they added that detail, or at the very least they could have given us an extra scouter that, you know, had that ability to show it with reading the numbers and without it. So that, again, that scouter can go on any other of the head sculpts. All right, so now the only other thing that that does happen with this, and again, I'll show it after I show all the accessories, is we want to take a look at the posability of the figure. Now, normally you guys know I do not like doing a lot of like posing and stuff like that, like, you know, articulation, because again, you've seen one SH figure art, you've seen them all, but this is actually a special, a different case, because the Ginyu Force, or the Ginyu Tokusentai, that's what they, you know, called them in Japan, and the only reason why I say that is because the first time I ever knew about the Ginyu Force was probably way back in the early 90s, when I had a game for the was it Sega Genesis? It wasn't Sega Genesis, it was Sega Saturn. It was like a 6-player Dragon Ball Z game, and again, this is before Ginyu Force had ever hit American shores, and even before they were even available in Japan. They were just known as Ginyu Tokusentai, and I had no idea what the hell they are. But again, I just went off on a tangent about Dragon Ball. I apologize. Anyway, so also his chest plate can come off, and it can be replaced. So all you have to do is just tug at that, and you get these little bullet points. And you can go ahead and add in the battle damage chest, and we can take a quick look at that here. And this is basically from when he stabs himself in the chest and then decides to switch into Goku. So again, you just basically take that and you can press it into place like so, and then you have yourself a battle damaged Ginyu. And again, like I said, these are details that they did not have to go into. And again, I definitely think they did this because they wanted to show fans that they can do a better job than Demonical Fit. And something actually just fell off, and I want to talk about that as well, because I think the posability is also linked to it. So again, as you guys know, Ginyu Force is supposed to be very posable. So these as you can see, the flap here came off, but with a very simple press, you can put it back into place, or at least I hope you can, because it's not doing it, and I don't want to break this peg. That would be tragic. Okay, there it is. All right, so yeah, it's back in, so no worries. So posability. Can this thing do the poses that it said in the box? And the short answer is yes and no. So I'm gonna show you the box real quick. There is the signature Ginyu pose that they do here, where his legs are stretched out and his arms are wide, and you can see his head through the bottom, and da-da-da-da-da. Can he do this pose? No. Can he get close? Sort of. So if you push him back, he can go right about here, and then his head can go down a bit more. If you spread his feet out and get him to bend just a little bit at a time, well, you know what? I guess he can. I take that back. I was playing around with it a little bit. I guess the joints were stiff, but he absolutely can hit the pose. Look at that. And again, this is just, you know, after playing around with it a little bit, he can absolutely hit the pose. Like, I thought you had to disconnect his joints in order to do that, but no, you can clearly see him bent over with his head through his legs. And again, later on in the video, I'll show you with the full pose, but just know that he can hit that pose. Surprise, surprise. All right, so let's look at the accessories, and then we'll go ahead and do the size comparisons and get out of here. All right, as you guys can see, Ginyu does come with the 4-star Dragon Ball. As you can see here, it looks nice, but mine was actually kind of dirty. Kind of reminds me of like a little marble. You can see a bunch of handprints on it. I'll probably try to clean it off and see what comes out of that. We also comes with 3 separate heads. We have the Screaming head, as you can see here. Like that. He comes with a gridded face. You can see that. And he comes with a Screaming head, as you can see there. And then he comes with a host of posable hands. And that's all right, guys, we are at my favorite part of the video, the size comparisons. As I said at the beginning of the video, Captain Ginyu is very tall. He is taller than Jiren. He is taller than Goku, obviously. He is also taller than Vegeta. Here is my Vegeta Super Saiyan God. And here is my Super Saiyan Trunks. Actually, let me adjust my camera just a tad so we can go at face level. There we go. That's perfect. So, as you guys can see, Ginyu towers over each of these figures as he should. I actually really like this figure. I'm glad I decided to get it. At first, again, I was on the fence about going back. You know, since we were already in Dragon Ball Super, I was very hesitant to go back to Dragon Ball Z. But I'm actually glad I did. This is a very exciting figure. It actually makes me very excited for Jace, who has already been unveiled and has already gone up for pre-order. I also saw some photos of my favorite member of the Ginyu Force, which is Raccoon and Berter. They have all been revealed, and it looks like Berter will come with a Goldo figure who will not be posable. So if you do want a posable Goldo, you're going to have to go with Demonical Fit. So again, out of a 10, I'm going to give this figure a solid 8. Again, the accessories are fantastic. The posability is there. You guys definitely stay tuned to my Instagram page. I will post some pictures more on there. Again, support the channel, whether you like it, throw it a thumbs up, or whether you shoot it a thumbs down. Again, just let's get engaged. We're on the road to 1,000. This is Shut Up the King. You guys have a awesome day. Peace.